I gotta.
Sorry, it's fine.
Okay, never mind.
All right, what's up, BW community? Coach Grasso, and I'm here with Locke Rolendis Wilson, who's our on our Rocket League varsity team, but also is a communications major. So you'll be seeing a lot of his face throughout the next 4 years.
Hmm.
So how are we
Yeah,
doing tonight, Locke?
I'm excited. I haven't casted Valorant in a long time, but I have casted Valorant, which is something to say. I haven't casted since we've had the two newest agents added, but I am
Hmm.
extremely excited to get into this and honestly learn the abilities of these agents as we go on. I kind of know I've got rough ideas, but also going into this and seeing how the meta's changed since the last time I casted and played Valorant.
Okay, there we go. I'll say it's gonna be a lot of definitely a lot of learning curves and stuff. At least for me, these past like 6 months, I've been playing Valorant pretty heavily. Except for this last month, I really haven't because work.
That's
Um,
crazy.
but I definitely like Valorant a lot. I think it definitely is a big team game, and you really got to be in tune with one, using your ults, your abilities, and also how your teammates play. Like when you want to attack a site, make sure you're going on site all at once and making sure everyone's kind of covering the area as they kind of go into it. You don't want some person like three people looking down long and no one's looking over to the corner when you got a Sage right there who's ready to put up a
Hmm.
wall and just kind
Hmm.
of trap you guys in.
Check the corners.
Check your corners. So we do got a lot of people in chat here. I will go back to say, stop showing that trash bleep night market, man. Um, I
This
see
is
it got a little bit better with a little ooh from Kachiga's back. Let's go. Um, I remember Casanova as well, but yeah, never mind. We got the legendary Origin Crescent Blade. I'm gonna try and figure a way to get that from the production account to my account. Um,
I don't think you can. They might have added something, but I
Probably
doubt it.
can't. Most definitely
I
can't.
hate to crush your hopes and dreams right here.
Because I think a lot of people would make
Mhm.
alt accounts just to pull that stuff up.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I think that's a major reason why you can't trade. This is the reason why Rocket League took away trading and then added the daily market.
Yeah. Spectator Man, your guy for real. That was me. I was the one that put that
I,
up
I
there.
suggested the
He
idea.
did
I did
suggest it. I
suggest the
was gonna
idea.
open without you guys. I was gonna open without you guys. Um, are we in?
But I was like, it's content. You gotta stream it. It's content.
Exactly. Um, but we have a really good matchup for you guys tonight. You have 2-1 Baldwin Wallace going against HCC Scotties, which is Highland Community College, and they are currently sitting at 1-1 right now. Um, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good to see how his team bounces back from a loss last week. That was kind of a brutal loss, and I know they're putting the work in. I know our coach Fonz has really been working with the team heavily to get them in um, like match day shape, I guess.
Yeah, and I know the people on the roster. I mean, you talk about Air Jeremy. He's got the craziest work ethic in the program, probably. Like this guy's here more than anybody else. He might be here more than you are, which is saying something.
Well, he also goes to school here,
Yeah.
so
Well, he don't got to drive,
yeah,
which is a statement, but still like that's still crazy because you're here like it feels like 70 hours a week, and
probably.
he's somehow beating you out. So greatest work ethic on the team, and then obviously we've got Kat,
Yeah.
who's been with the program a while, does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. Kyle,
Mhm.
has been on the Valorant team for a while, who switched over to COD as his main game, but still playing some Valorant over here.
Mhm.
We've got JJ or Viper, which is new to Valorant, I believe.
Yeah, so JJ was originally on the Overwatch Academy team, and then we needed someone for Valorant to kind of fill in, all but also like learn the game and be
Mhm,
willing to learn the game, and also work with the team. And they've done a fantastic job so far, trying to pick all that thing up.
mhm.
And I think we are. I just want to make sure our audio is working. All right, audio is good. Chat this week. Chat audio is good this week. I know you guys were kind of worried when you came in, because I know you guys already gave us all that stuff. We've worked through the kinks. We know everything a little bit more now. Now I'm gonna knock on some wood and let you know that there might be some technical issues because it's not an esports match tonight without technical difficulties.
We knock on wood again.
Yes.
Oh,
So no, you don't want to knock on wood for that because then like
I did it
Now
third
you just
time.
jinxed it.
No, no,
Yeah,
no. I did it third time, so it's like the second time like canceled out. I did it third time. It's no longer canceled out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. That's
All
fair.
right, all
That's
right,
fair.
all right.
But we're waiting for the other team. They're restarting the PCs and whatnot. But like Locke was or Walendis was giving the rundown and stuff. We have Air, Hayden K. I know a lot of you are here to support Hayden K as well. We got Viper, Cat Noodle, and NTT Kyle. And Kyle is a dual esport gamer. I'm not going to use the word athlete because we're gamers over here. I know that's a lot of controversy. Our esports
I'm an
competitors,
athlete.
athletes, or gamers, and we're gonna use that to way to describe like our group because that's just what we are, you know. That way we can just end the debate here. Baldwin Wallace right here, Coach Grosso says we're gamers, so
Because you're the authority on this.
I am the authority on this,
Okay.
at least in this realm right here. As we continue to grow, I will be. All right, so let's look at the chat here. So this is real. Yep, this is real. Spend some big monies on that Prime Classic. Um, I don't know if the production account really needs that. They're never really going to load into a game. Um,
You don't know
I mean, not like like an actual
that.
competition game. We need a Hayden K interview. Is there be a post game for Hayden? Um,
Oh man.
we'll see. Maybe. I don't know. We don't do a lot of post game interviews after games just because we haven't done a lot of media training, and media training is important so that we know that we come in here with respect and that kind of stuff. Not saying that Hayden come in here talking all crazy. He might. I don't know. He won't. I know he won't. Um, but we'll see what happens after the game, see how we're feeling. And if we do an interview, we'll let you guys know before the end of the game. I'll put Locke in charge of that because he'll
Wow.
be the one to remind me on that.
I'll
So,
be voluntold now.
or you guys will or you guys the chat. Um, who was asking for it? Let's see,
Bomb two.
Kachiga and DNX. I hope I
Dion.
didn't butcher Dion. Yeah, I hope I didn't butcher that enough. Um, but you guys actually remind us. We'll keep a look at the chat, and as we kind of wait to get started here, um, we'll be uh, we'll be golden, you know. So, Block, what are you looking forward to the most of the night?
Forward to the most tonight. I'm excited to see what maps we play. First of all, looks like I don't think we have maps decided yet. If it is correct, it's gonna be bind first, but I don't know if that is correct or not. Um, but then again, I want to see how. I know that Kyle is kind of like a sub-ish for this team, so I want to see how he plays in. It looks like we're going to be starting out on Ascent, being the attacking side on Ascent, which I like Ascent a lot as a map. It's a very wall bangable map, so there's a lot of the heavy machine guns into play on there. So we're gonna have to see how BW uses that to their advantage. On the attacking side, it's going to be tough because there are like you go on a B site and that wall right on B site is extremely wall bangable, and if you're caught in there, you can be mowed down in an instant. So on the attacking side, you got to be careful of that, but also I want to see how we can use that to our advantage.
Yeah. And then going into the next map, you got Bind. I really wish they could just show me the overview of the map because like I know it. But then the third map we go into Lotus, and personally for me, Lotus isn't one of my favorite maps. But it is a kind of a fun map because it can kind of go either way. Um, I think you really want to be more focused on the attacks. Attacking is a lot easier on Lotus because you got three different sites, um, where you can go A, B, or C. And I know for the team last semester, and I don't know if we played Lotus yet this semester. I don't know if we played last semester or like this current semester
Hmm.
with the team that we have now, but it's always a map that can kind of go either way. And once the team kind of picks up momentum, whether you're on the offense or defensive side, and I guess I can go for really any of the maps. Once you kind of pick up the momentum, you kind of know where your team is going to be, where the enemy team is going to be, what
Hmm.
corners you guys kind of got to be swinging together so you can get some trades. Um, but we start off on attack on the first map, and then we go right into defense the next two. But I think the third map it depends on what the loser is. Whoever loses that map there,
Hmm.
because then I think it could decide whether they want to attack or
Hmm.
defend, based on the rules. We have three different leagues, so there's three different rule books. So I could be talking about a completely different league, but for NACE, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So.
You talk about momentum and
Hmm.
how it affects these games, and you play a game like Rocket League, and momentum affects you a lot, but it's only a mental effect. Like it doesn't, momentum has no effect on like your in-game.
Hmm.
Momentum has an in-game effect in Valorant.
Hmm.
Like with the how the money situation works and the econ and how you control your econ, winning consecutive rounds puts the other team in an economic depression and really can solidify that lead and could win you a map if you need it to. So controlling that econ is another thing that we have to talk
Yeah.
about, as well as, I mean, it goes hand in hand with the controlling the momentum.
Yeah, and I think the first two rounds aren't they're significant, but they're not as significant as three, four, and five, in my opinion. Because the first two rounds you're kind of like trying to figure out how the other team's gonna play, and then how they're gonna exactly match up against you. I know pistol rounds are hugely important too, but yeah, you said we gotta monitor the
Mm,
eco. If we go down six, seven, eight, round six, seven, and eight, okay, our eco is gonna be kind of low for the next two rounds. Um, so we kind of got to plan around that and then just really make sure that we put ourselves in the best position possible so that we're not broke going into these other rounds.
most definitely. I mean, that's the end all be all of it.
Hmm.
Win your pistol rounds. I mean, that makes it a lot easier.
Hmm.
I know, like you look at the pro level, a lot of maps are one-off pistol rounds. Like
Yeah.
if a team wins two pistol rounds on a map, I think it's like I don't want to say it off the top of my head, but I think it's like close to 60, 70, 80%, like in that range of
Really.
map wins. Like if you win two pistol rounds, you have a lot of control over the map
Hmm.
because just you get the boost of econ to start off that side of the map, which is just absolutely huge.
It is. It is. And I think that so you played Valorant, right?
hmm
Before. What
hmm
what pistol you usually go to when you
With
start that first
pistol,
round?
it,
Yeah.
it it really depends on who you're playing. So I played a lot of Omen, and some people would disagree with this, but I bought Ghost in a smoke, and then I
Hmm.
went out. Or I believe this was before the econ meta shifted. So I believe it was Ghost, and then a smoke, and then a telly.
Hmm.
Um, so that's what I usually did. If not, if I was on Sky, I definitely bought Ghost and then a dog. Like so, those are sort of things. But if you're on like a controller, like a Sage, I believe Sage is one of those ones you definitely go classic and then buy max out on items. It really is character dependent, but I was definitely one that leaned towards Ghosts. In your time playing, do you have a way you would lead?
So I usually go Ghost. Um, but usually if I'm feeling like really good, like if after I play like one or two games,
hmm
because sometimes when I grind Val, like if I know like I'm not going anywhere the next day, and I start at 7 or something like that, I'm gonna get at least 4 or 5 games in
hmm
with one of the other directors I play with. But I'll usually go Ghost to kind of start off. I'll maybe buy Smoke if I'm playing Omen, or if I'm playing Reyna. I usually won't buy anything in the first round other than just the pistol. But if I'm starting to kind of feel it, then I'll go over to I think it's the sheriff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll go the sheriff. If you
the
like if it's
revolver.
like yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sheriff.
So like when you go like when you feel that momentum and stuff, um, like when you feel the momentum of how you're playing, like going from a ghost, like if your ghost shots are hitting, like you get at least 2 taps or something like that, or you just get
Yeah.
the one tap and stuff, you know that you at least with
Ooh.
the sheriff you're gonna be able to get that. But it looks like we're about to load into the game, so you guys can stop seeing our faces. So let's get you in a little bit of the gameplay here.
So we are
Um,
going to start out in Bind, which honestly, I think Bind is my favorite map in Valorant, probably. I love to go Sky, play Initiator on this map, and just
mhm,
play down either long or play that B site. Is That's probably where I usually like to go here. It
mhm,
does look like we will have a Sky as well as a Fade, Omen, Raze, and a Viper on Jeremy.
mhm.
So I like this comp for the most part. I know that Jeremy on the Viper, like Jeremy gonna have them lineups. The
He
lineups are gonna
is.
be ready,
Mhm.
and I know that Viper on this map especially is with the teleporters. If you angle the wall correctly, you can cut off three-quarters of the map with those walls.
Yes.
So I'm extremely excited
Yeah.
with that.
And Jeremy or Air, sorry, I'm gonna try not to use their first names. That
Okay.
it happens to me a lot. Oh, I didn't even notice you were saying, to be honest. But we'll try to stick to their in-name games so you guys can see who's on screen. Um, but with Air, I was talking. I always talk to Eric most of the time, just talking whether we're talking about Overwatch or like comp leagues or whatever.
Hmm.
Just because again, always around. They said no matter what, when they're on Viper, they just seem to be feeling good. Whether it's in ranked,
Viper is a
tournament.
feel-good character, or agent. I used to play Viper here and there, just whenever I was playing Phil. And Viper, like if you know where to play, it is a very much a feel-good character.
Yeah, I say I think it's a selected one
Hmm.
because I am terrible on Viper.
Well, if you all you gotta do is watch like 2 Viper videos, like
That's
learn
fair.
2 lineups, and you're chilling.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so we do start on bind. Was bind one of the 3 maps?
Yeah, mine was it said was gonna be the second map, but I think it looks like we're gonna be playing it first.
Okay.
On the opposite side, it looks like we're gonna have a Sky as well,
Hmm.
a Raze dupe, Reyna as well as a Sage and a Brimmy on the
So
other
they got
side.
2 support players, basically, kind of with heals and whatnot,
Hmm.
off the Sky and Sage, and then we have our Fade, Raze, Viper, Omen, and
Yeah.
Sky
Yeah.
lineup.
I will say I like our lineup a little bit more, the double initiator lineup with Sky and I'm blanking on Phase, Sky and Fade.
Yeah.
I like that more than the opposite side with the double dualies.
Hmm.
Mostly because of the amount of intel you're going to be able to get, and if you play off that intel right, you're going to get free picks anyways. So
Hmm.
we're going to start off with a mid hit here.
Yeah, so we got their info, kind of see them going across. I
Toxins
don't
going
like
up.
to push right here because they're going to give up B, unless that's kind of the plan. A lot of the times you want to make sure that if you do anything, you do give up sight. Um, I don't know what kind of communication is going on right now,
Toxin
but
screen
the
down.
other team is right now just taking over B. I think we got NTC Kyle rotating around.
Yeah, we're
Spike
playing retake
planted.
here. That's what we're doing right now.
2, 5. So we're over to Hayden here, see what he's got going on. Cat with a kill here.
That's big.
That's huge. That's huge. That's huge.
That could be round right there. Yep.
It could.
One enemy
Yep.
remaining.
Headshot.
There's a pistol right there, baby.
There
That's
we
how
go.
we started off.
That's a good pistol win right there. That's a good pistol win. Twizzy gets 2 there.
So
Gets
it's
3.
3. Almost a 4th. Wow.
Mhm.
Really good rounds to start out. They knew what they were going to do. They saw that they were pushing up long. They let them take long. They let them take sight. They regrouped. They played the outer edges and then took their picks when they got them and then infiltrated in, got the defuse. Twizzy did take 3 at the end, but either way, we still got the round out of it. And that, in the end, that's what really matters.
Mhm. Yeah, and his eco didn't really go up much either. There's at 2,900. And on our side, we are buying. We got a Guardian, a
You push.
Spectre, an Outlaw.
Anytime you win pistol, you push the advantage because you know the other side's going to be saving. So having that advantage on guns is huge.
That's fair.
Oh.
Ooh, and Hayden gets one right there. We're gonna go over here to NTT Kyle as he's got the whole team kind of pushing. Error is trying to wrap along here to kind of counter. Hayden comes back. Hayden coming back with another kill. We gotta move over to Hayden here. You got 2 there. You
Ain't
really
gonna
kind of
get
gotta
no
see.
more.
You got Cat Noodle and Error holding the backside there. For any rotation if they go back, but it looks like that enemy team at HCC is gonna be moving up. NTT Kyle shooting through the smoke. Sometimes you get a little lucky with that.
But look at the minimap. Look at where we're positioned. We got the Viper 5 and 2. We got on the flanks. We've got them encapsulated. We know where they are, and they can't do anything about it. This is excellent positioning. I really want to question this push up here. I don't like that there because you're just giving up advantages, but still, you're gonna learn from it, and it's gonna give them opportunities. We've got to see what Hayden does here because he knows they're gonna be pushing in through mid now.
Yeah.
30
I would say.
seconds left.
I didn't like the push there either. I wonder if it was a communication thing where they're trying to just get a little bit more info, but at the same time, you kind of got to be a little bit patient because you had all the lanes down,
Spike planted.
That's
got one.
really
Hayden gets
good.
one.
That's
Great
really
play.
good.
And you got
Hayden's-
2 people right here.
I'm not gonna say it actually. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I don't want to jinx it.
No commentator curse, please.
No.
One enemy remaining.
There we go. Well, I was gonna say he was on for the ace, but that is no longer. I love the stick. I love the stick.
Did you get it? Someone's got to get it here. There we go. and air finishes off.
There we
Yellow
go.
Jackets are up 2-0 right now. We got 15 viewers in the chat. Wow. Everyone welcome.
I got it.
Yep. I'll be back.
All right. I'm taking over, ladies and gents. It's me. Lock Wellenders Wilson on the sticks. All right, going into the second round, looking how we are setting up. Hold on, let's get this nice and ready for me. The lineup going through, this is going to go through the teleporter and also cut off some of the across, which it gives off a lot, but it is going to be a B hit from HCC. Air is going to be the first one to have line of sight. Look at this timing here. That timing, oh my gosh, so big. You got two? Go for three here.
Spike down.
One's
B.
on site. He's in a really bad situation. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This is going to be a kill here. This should be. There we go. JJ got one. Pushing in. Kyle. Followed by Hayden. Kyle's going to be
One
the first to get
enemy
on.
remaining.
Hayden now on. Pops the ult. Shoots it across.
Last player standing.
All on JJ now. You hear the plant. She pushes in. 7 bullets left. Can't quite get the shot on. They're playing ring around the rosy here.
Clutch.
Oh, so close from JJ. Playing ring around the rosy. Couldn't quite get it. And HCC's going to get the bomb plant off. A little bit extra money. Excellent for HCC. But we go into this next round. We still have plenty of money to buy. Truly an unfortunate situation. Just on the retake, the BW kind of just pushed in at separate times. Kyle and Hayden did push in together, but it didn't seem like the communication was right on point, and it didn't really work out in their favor towards the end. I really question, like, I think it's a good play, but I wonder why they're doing this, of pushing in on B site, pushing into this, and giving up hookah. Because giving up hookah gives up a lot of space. It seems like they just really want to play this retake over here. I don't know if they saw Air go across. Unfortunately, he's going to get taken out, which leaves Cat to be... Cat got two. There we go. Get one more here. Almost. Now, Hayden and Kyle on the retake. Pushing up through hookah. Plant's about to go down.
Spike planted.
This first kill is going to be huge.
Shadows traveling.
Oh, this is going to be absolutely massive. He's
Last
going to get shot in the
player
smoke,
standing.
and they're going to get... Oh, no. They're going to get collateraled in hookah. That's so unfortunate. That's why you don't run through smokes with your items out. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Alright, going in this next round, it seems like if it ain't broke, don't fix it is going to be the methodology from this HCC side. The Scotties will be pushing towards B once again. Looks like it's going to be a hookah hit with at least 1 or 2 going on C, but it is going to be a split. It's going to be a split hit, 3 to C. Hera just doesn't get the one there now. Cat also won't be able to get one, and this is going to be a full retake from the other 3. Kyle playing the wraparound. We have Hayden
planted.
pushing through. Honestly, my mind goes to, like, what guns do we have? Do we save here? That's the questions that I have at this point. That's a good shot. That's a good kill. 2's big. Can't get a third, but now this sets up opportunities. Kyle, if he gets this one here,
Last
anything
player
happen.
standing.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get the one. Now he's going to be Viper jumping in on site through hookah. Can't quite get 1 or 3 to be able to clutch that one up, and it is going to be 3 rounds to the Scotties after losing the first 2 on defuses. We got to figure out a way to make a stand here on this B site. They're just taking advantage of it. I want to see how we change, what we change. It looks like we are going to have Hayden move across to this B site to try to block out and be more stout on this defensive C or defensive B side. We hope for the best on this. It is going to be, once again, another split B push from the Scotties. I really do question this early push out. Error does get dinked early. And we do give up hookah for free once again. That satchel was huge. It managed to avoid death. Error gets one. Now
Spike
Hayden
down,
on
B.
one as well. Hayden won't be able to get one. Cat won't be able to trade out, but Error will be able to get at least one.
Last player standing.
Now, just Error in a
One
1v2.
enemy
Gets
remaining.
one. 65 health left, one on site. He hears the boom bot. You can hear him in hookah. Does get caught. He might know where bomb is. We will see. This could be huge. He has to be careful from C or from B long. Not looking down that way. This could all come down to timing right now. Okay, he knows where he is. Oh, I just can't quite get the gunfight. Oh no. That was great timing on the peek there. Couldn't quite get the shot on the first time. Had a chance to re-peek and couldn't quite follow it up. But once again, it does make me question pushing into that little C cabinet and giving up hookah for free. Like, it is kind of biting BW in the rear here. It does make me question it. Now we will see a little bit more of a presence in hookah as Error once again put that cross map ball down on Viper. And it looks like we will see a split push, maybe default here. Kyle will get one to start up the round.
Grenade!
There we go, one from Hayden. So win on one. Kyle will go through the teleporter. Unfortunately taken out immediately by the Sky. Two are in mid. Kyle teleports
Spike
across.
down,
Cat
B.
with the
One enemy remaining.
Cat with the flank gets two. Now we have bomb and in a 1v4.
Cat!
Gets the info that he's not going from the other way. This cross is
Go on my
excellent
mark,
here.
yeah?
Just watching, waiting, making sure. If he peeks one way, the other guy's going to have him immediately. This is excellent here.
Hawk out! Blinded.
And blinded. It's not great.
Last player standing.
Alright, all down to cut. All down to Error, baby. Finally gets that kill. I apologize, I wasn't able to get it quite on stream, but there we go. Almost there from Twizzy. Twizzy has been popping off for this Scotties team. 2 players with 9 kills on the Scotties side, 2 players with 8 on the BW side. But there we go, a round back, and now 3-4 BW. One round behind, but that's nothing, especially now having a round victory under their belt. Still a partial buy from Viper as well as Viper the agent.
I've got your trail.
Looks like it's going to be an A push. Immediately got a kill on one, and it's going to just have to be a wraparound here. That's unfortunate.
Spike
Twizzy gets the early pick onto Error. Now Cat by herself over there.
Last
Won't be able
player
to get the one,
standing.
and now it is Hayden in a 1v5. We'll get one. 5 health left though, which makes this extremely hard. Does look like it's going to be a save. They are going to chase him down though. I think the save is extremely smart. Doesn't make any sense not to. Can hear one pushing up. We'll see Sky pushing over. Don't swing this, don't swing this. Maybe get a free kill out of this. No, that's so unfortunate. Oh no. The save does not come through, and we lose another round and another pistol or another rifle on that one. Extremely unfortunate. That is not what you like to see right there. Going to this next round, we gotta see something come out here. It is a partial buy coming from BW. And it does look like it'll be a hookah push once more. Hookah being the one defender on hookah.
Go get him.
Immediately, Boombot shot out, and presence on long immediately. Does he want to see what Hayden does? Looks like he's gonna just give up hookah but play defensive still.
Seek them out. Found one.
Cat and Air playing long here.
3 for 3.
It is going to be a rotate from HCC, and we will see if BW can react in time. Does look like Kyle and Hayden are going to get over there immediately. They are going to give up sight, it seems like, but we will be playing for the retake. But they have read the rotate, which is good. And immediately we have both Air
Spike planted.
and Cat across the map. The trade needs to come through here. We'll unfortunately not get the trade. Kyle, all the way up here. Hayden gets one.
Last player standing.
And then a 1v4 here. Playing with the Bulldog.
Satchel out.
Gets one. Won't be able to get around the corner again. Hayden getting the frags, just not enough cohesiveness as a team to be able to get these rounds under our belt. HCC, while not being like superior in the fragging aspect of the game, most definitely has been the team with more cohesion and better game planning. Going to this next round, it does look like it's going to be a bit of a split push once again. 2 going B long, 1 going to A short,
Bomb buddy out.
and 1 going hookah once again. Viper immediately taken down by the Rays. Does look like we're going to play a little bit more default, a little more passive. We have a push on long here.
Toxin screen down.
Cat will be pushing up here. Is going to get a free kill out of this.
Finished.
Love that push. Gotta be careful here. Season does get the kill. There we go. We get our picks this time. They are planting. Kyle immediately get a teleport on top of the box. I don't know if that's what he meant to do there. Bit of a questionable play, but still moving on. And now back to a 2v4 with the heal from Sage. So as you can see, Sky healing through that.
Last player standing.
Hayden gonna get taken down by the Rays. Now Air pushes through, gets the 1. Now 1v4 time, not against or not with them. You know there's one right there. Will he get the kill here? Does get that one. He's got to be a little bit more urgent now. Bomb taking down a little quicker. Shoots through. Sky wall is now down.
One
Sky's
enemy
down.
remaining.
The pre-fire, the lineup has already been shot. There's no chance, and it will just have to be a save from Air. And that'll be a 7th round in the back pocket of HCC as BW has to push into the 11th round of the series. I don't think that this is a complete total loss of a half. If BW wins even one of these next 2, you go into the second half with a lot of confidence. I believe if you got to put, it looks like it's going to be a partial buy. Yeah, partial buy this round, saving up for next round. Yeah, that's definitely what it is from BW here. So partial buy this round, hoping to get a round win, but putting everything into the next round to try to get a round win. It's going to be a push mid. He's going to get smoked out immediately. This is aggressive from Kyle, although I like it. Oh, almost got the shot.
Spike planted.
Eric gets one there now, and a 4v3. Gets a second. Some big kills here. Kyle will go down. I don't know how I feel about shooting down that wall just yet. Brimstone is not in the lineup spot. So if they get through here and get these
Last
kills,
player standing.
push through by Cat, trying to get the defuse off. Won't quite get it.
One
Here we
enemy
go. He
remaining.
won't have time
My
to
ultimate
get
is
a
ready.
defuse, but he will get 4 kills, take away a lot of guns. They will still be able to buy next round, but kills still matter. Taking away the guns, not allowing them to just buy whatever. Still gonna have to be a little
Last
bit
round
considerate
before
this
the
next round.
switch.
They can buy pretty much whatever still, but going into this final round will be full buy versus full buy. And it will be a B push once more out of HCC. This final round, we will see an ult come out of air right away, as well as an ult immediately coming out from the brimstone of HCC. Now immediately teleports back through. And ladies and gentlemen, we will have a returner to the stream. Jay Grasso will return and join us one more time. The situation has become grim compared to when you last left.
I would say we were up 3-0 when I last left, so
So now that you come back, we win a round, correct? We hope.
I think so.
Although we're down 2-4 in this round with them planting. It is last round, so there is no
Spike
reason
planted.
to not push here.
Anything is possible. God, these chairs need to slide a little bit better. All right.
Last player standing.
That is unfortunate. Air will go down long and is now in a Kyle in a 1v4 time, ticking down. 1 on
Shadows
long,
traveling.
3 on site. Smokes out long, try to cut off at least one fight. Now pushing in. Will not be able to get the first pick on the Twizzy, and it will be a 9-3 round difference.
Switching sides.
All right.
But you know what they say about 9-3?
It's a curse.
It's 9-3 curse.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's something that this BW squad is well aware of. You got to be using it to your advantage at
But
this
also,
point.
they're attacking now. You know,
Oh,
attacking
yeah.
is a lot better on this map. It's not as defense friendly.
Plus, whenever you're losing, you're always going to say that it's the opposite. It's the opposite side's half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever if I'm losing and I'm a defense, it's obviously it's attacking side of half.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious.
It is obvious.
You're gonna play the placebo.
Let's make some
It looks
chaos.
like Reyna is right up on this. Though. Looks like they're about to come super aggressive up here. Hopefully Hayden has his pistol out ready to go.
Oh, barely missing out on that kill.
Heal up, squad. Heal up, squad.
Looks like we're gonna have a rotate here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Going
maybe
through
a
the
little faster
hookah.
on the rotate too. Maybe a little slow rotate. You have Sky sitting up here and hookah.
Spike down B.
This Reyna has been a menace all game.
Get her.
Last player standing.
Now air and 1v5. Pushing through long. All 5 of them are on bomb and hookah. One's on A, but you know.
Flawless.
And the pistol round will go to HCC, and it will be 10-3 in favor of the Scotties here.
And you kind of look at it, it's kind of top heavy on both sides of the teams. But, you know, for BW here, being down 10-3, you know, you kind of just want to keep fighting and clawing your way back, you know. I think the biggest things for them to kind of come back is to focus on you two losers, playing together, trying to make a point of impact in, trying to get a couple picks here and there while also trying not to get eliminated. Obviously, that's the point of the game, but just trying to do that just a little bit better.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen this BW squad play a lot of corners, and I don't think they've been playing their life very well. Maybe play a little bit more conservative, try to take these picks. Like, that's a really good pick there from Hayden. Air getting one as well on long. And now we have a wide open B side to get the play it down.
Satchel out.
And an advantage in a round for
Spike
once.
down B.
And Spike is up in hookah.
Grenade.
And they should do some damage. Absolutely none.
Okay,
One
Sky.
enemy remaining.
Okay.
And
That's
a
so
shotgun.
unfortunate.
That's a shotgun.
Sky should have. My thought is Sky. If you have it, Sky used a flash there. Peek with the flash out of the smoke. Then you get two blind people. One's gonna be randomly spraying with a shotgun, so probably gonna lose one at least there. But still, it is a 1v2. He does have control in hookah with the bomb, but he knows where one is. They also know that he's not in hookah anymore.
Last player standing.
I have the spike.
30 seconds left.
That's a
And
big
Air
kill.
goes
That's a
big.
big kill there. That's a giant kill by Air. Knows he's gonna be right there watching him because he knows that he heard him. He knows he was in hookah or in mid, and then immediately puts his crosshair right where he thinks he's gonna be. Swings, pre-fires. Excellent kill. Just what we needed, and a much needed round out of this BWU Yellow Jacket squad.
Very, very much needed. And it buys them a little bit of momentum that we talked about earlier. You know, just a little bit more.
Plus, they were down on money in that round. So being able to win with less money puts the other team. I believe the other team gets less money when they lose with more money.
They do. Yep.
So it does help out and does give a little bit of a penalty to the other team.
Yeah, that's why winning those earlier rounds are so much bigger because
Bomb buddy
you
out.
can
That
buy
is-
what you need to.
Absolutely massive. It's a good smoke here by the Scotties though to block out hookah control.
Now, I wasn't here earlier, but did they already use any of their timeouts?
No timeouts have been used.
Okay. I only missed.
This is aggressive here from Cat, pushing across map. We do have B control. There is one on site. See if they do get a kill off. No, bomb will get down. Almost gets a kill on one. It's called U-Haul, right? I've been blanking on
Yeah,
this.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
U-Haul.
That's tiles right there. Or shutters.
Here.
How do you not get that kill there? You gotta. One's on bomb. Spray. You gotta spray that.
Last player
You see him
standing.
on bomb still. Yeah, he's gonna get the defuse here. That's unfortunate.
Thrifty.
So much happened in such a little amount of time there. It was a good rotate to be able to go across the map, get the bomb down, have control of the site. They just didn't get into the angles they needed to as quickly as they could have, and it did end up costing them that round there.
Yeah, I think this was HCC's pick, I believe. Don't quote me on it. I'm just saying it could have been. So I mean, it's probably a map they've done before, and I think we picked what we got next.
Ascent probably next?
think
Ascent or
Ascent.
Lotus?
Lotus. It's either Ascent or Lotus. I think Lotus
Hulk
might be
out!
the deciding map, just because of all the updates that happened with it.
Spike carrier
Last
killed.
player standing.
And Twizzy takes
Spike
3.
down B.
Twizzy has been, like, I know we focus on BW here, but Twizzy has been a monster all game. Been playing really well for these Scotties here. I mean, 21-9 is not a stat line to seize that, but then again, you look across the board, Air at 19-10. He's staying toe-to-toe with him, and playing a controller at that.
He doesn't know this guy's behind him. This guy
That's
might
gonna
be
be
this big here.
He got a kill though. He got us one.
Match point.
All right, match point, 12-4. BW, what you got here? What are we doing? Can you pull up the scoreboard for a second? Let's see this. Yeah, it is going to be a full buy.
You got that.
You can do that if you'd like. Will be a full buy here. Well, it does look like it will be an A hit from the Scotties. A hit from the Yellow Jackets. I apologize.
Hulk out! Blinded.
That's an interesting bird there. That's going to get 2 there. That's extremely unfortunate. But we are going to get a push through. Kyle, on site.
Sage killed.
There's one. And going to get the bomb down. One. in a
Spike planted.
3v2.
My
Kyle,
ultimate
now
is
in
ready.
heaven. This is excellent positioning here for BW. This is just what they needed, a round where they had good positioning and good rounds. Hayden will be taken out here, and there is one right next to Error.
Cover going out.
That timing is crazy.
Last
That's
player
unfortunate,
standing.
but we know that Error does know.
One enemy remaining.
That's unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate. Error just not able to transfer the spray quick enough, and it will be a 13th round here
Don't even
for
start
the
that
HCC
shit
Scotties.
here, mate.
Defenders win.
Can't bother me again when you're trying.
What do you think of your boss?
I'm thinking it was a decent match by them. A lot of things that they got to work on and stuff. You know, with Kyle being subbing in today, then it's kind of a different team dynamic because they didn't really practice all week together. But I think as they go into the next match, they'll be a little bit better to go. But I think we're going to take a 5-minute break here as we wait for the other team to get back. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right here. Just 5 minutes for the casters to kind of take a quick break. All right, what's up, gamers? We're back. Had to take a little 5 here for production, and we're really looking forward to the second map here. Just talking to the team, spirits are still there, still in good vibes. But let's take a look at the chat here. Let's see what you guys been talking about. Hey, in post game interview, that's the last thing. Yes, Kyle. Yes, Kyle is in. B Dubs was great wing plays. Derpster. We need more Hayden POV. We'll take that in consideration. Run away, my glorious king. Love
On a
that.
save round.
Aaron might be my new favorite player.
Amen.
Amen. So we got a lot of great players. Got a lot of great personalities on the team. So glad you guys are here. What questions you got for us? Is there anything you guys want to talk about while we're waiting to go into this next match here? We're all ears.
I am all ears all the time. I'm a listener. We listen.
We do have the ears for that for sure.
Believe it or not.
Forgot it's also on 90-second delay, so it might take a minute for that to get there.
we're gonna be halfway in round one and be like, oh yeah, so like I'm a freshman and answering questions halfway through round one. That's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be great.
Looks like we're gonna be starting out on the attacking side of Ascent here though. As I said in my previous analysis of Ascent before I knew that we were playing Bind, that this is a very wall bangable map, and we're gonna see how they have to play around it. The attacking side, the wall bangs can't be used against you on this attacking side. Can be used as a deterrent to go through B. So we will see what happens. And I noticed a lot on this map back when I played is that it was very much controlled by whichever team had better control of mid and was able to maneuver through mid the best. Even though the sites are obviously on opposite ends of the map, mid control is absolutely huge. Being able to hold those angles and hold those crosses and rotations is massive.
Yeah, no, that's 100% what Ascent is too, and Ascent's one of my favorite maps. And you're right, as we ask those questions, they start coming in. We're going to be going on to this map here. But it's definitely a map that either side can really kind of take, It's pretty even on the defensive side and also on the offensive side. It's not like where you're going on like Lotus or something. It's more of like an offensive map, You really got to make sure you're getting the wall bangable spots and you're going across mid and kind of holding those angles, and also just being patient, A lot of the Valorant is just being patient and waiting and holding your lanes. If you can do that, you're already winning 50% of the battle, Patience is so key in this game.
Then you get to hit your shot, which is a whole different battle, but
Yeah, so let's go over to the agent selection screen here. So, Lack, you want to give us a little breakdown?
Yeah, I'll give you a rundown. On our side, we will be going with what it looks like is a KJ, really good, almost I would say a needed agent on this map because the ability to hold B and deny B entry. Then we got Hayden on the Jet, which is just a really good duelist, excellent get out of jail free corridor, dash into sight to be able to get free advantages, free angles. Then we've got Air on the Breach, which is an initiator that I haven't seen played in a long time. I know Breach is a good initiator, followed by a second initiator, and Fade. Fade, I feel like, is also a lock on this map. I really like Fade on Ascent. There are angles. I've created some of the lineups. Not the ones that are used, but I've created some lineups for Fade in this map. And finally, Kyle on the Omen once again. On the opposite side, Twixie on the Sova, KJ for Ant, Slim on Omen, and then Rush and Lord on the Raze Reyna, respectively. Twizzy on the Sova, we will see. He was on Idolis, now on to an initiator. I believe Sova's an initiator.
Sova is an initiator, yep.
Initiator, and Sova is a really good initiator on this map. There's a lot of, if you know lineups for Sova, this map has endless lineup possibilities, just because of the random objects that are floating throughout the sky and stuff like that.
There. Right there.
But going into this first map, we are on the attacking side. It looks like we will be going through an A hit to start us out. What do you think here? Which of these two sites do you prefer playing on attacking and defending side?
There.
It really honestly kind of depends like what side they're stacking the most, obviously. But if I had to choose, I really like attacking B side, and that might not be the most popular answer. Just because like if you can get down in there and like kind of get planted behind that box that's over there, you can really kind of hold a lot better than all these open angles that are over here. Because I mean, over here you gotta hold heaven, and you gotta hold the
Spike
door,
down A.
but you also gotta hold spawn too as well. Twizzy got Viper. Where was Viper?
I believe that was mid. See,
Yeah,
that's
right
exactly
there.
what we're talking about with Hayden on Jet. Got to be able to throw those smoke and dash in behind it.
Last
spike
player
carrier is
standing.
killed.
Twizzy gets 3.
Spike down A.
Gets a gush on one.
He's got Omen super low.
I got the spike.
You know what I mean when I say gush?
I do not know.
It's a CS term because it used to sound like when you were to tag somebody with a pistol, and like when you hit him in the head with the pistol, and you wouldn't kill him, it sounded like a gush. So when you hit him in the head with the pistol, it's a gush. I gushed him.
I did not know.
That's how we do it.
Jeremy probably knows that, or Eric probably knows that terminology pretty well. Played a lot of CS in his day. I played a lot of CS.
Yeah, and
But
I think-
unfortunate round one here. Go on.
Yeah, I mean it's still a good. It was still a good round, you know. Kind of just gotta make sure that we're trading each other's lives, and just everyone kind of attacking that site. With Cat initially getting that first pick, and then Twixie or Twizzy.
Look at this mini map here.
This is what?
Look at this mini map here. Look at how
I
weird
was gonna
this
say, if
is.
they really want to take A, you gotta go A now. Like they're not there, but they're all rotating. They got 3 rotating now. They knew nothing.
Oh
was
my
coming.
gosh. If only they knew what we know.
And Reyna gets away from just teleporting.
Like, see how much hesitancy like lost us there? We could have had bomb down with 5 seconds to,
Yikes.
or 5 seconds into it.
Here.
Twizzy is there.
Last player
Twizzy
standing.
is low.
Spike down A.
And Twizzy gets 4.
That's just the hesitancy off of the BW Yellow Jackets. Lost on that round.
And I think that's hack side just a little bit faster. You know, they had everyone on B site there. I think they're going to do somewhat of the same thing again, depending where Sova goes here. But we got to move just a little bit quicker, I think, on the decision that we want to make here.
For me, especially when I was playing Ascent, back in my Valorant days, is when you hit a site on an Ascent, especially A site on
I'll show
Ascent,
you.
you
scary
hit it
one.
hard, you hit it fast.
Here.
You throw everything in the kitchen sink at A. Because if you don't, and you hesitate and you stall out on that first entrance, then they're just gonna hold sights on you, hold angles on you, and there's no shot you can get in.
Yeah.
You might as well just rotate at that point. So if you are gonna push through on A, you've got to do it hard and fast immediately.
Yeah. And that's even just on B, too.
Here.
And you got Reyna here in the middle, trying to play that, and they get a blind from Omen. Giving Reyna the ability to kind of push up a little bit. And Aiden's able to get forward a young there. What?
He was scanned.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
He was scanned by the Sova dart. Therefore, saw him through the wall and just sprayed him through the wall. It did look kind of sketch if you didn't have that piece of information. But
Yeah, I would say I did not see this. So I did hear it, but it wasn't registering what it was. So.
surprise,
Last
surprise,
player standing.
he's not
No
using
touch.
Spike
walls.
down mid.
No charges.
30
left.
seconds left.
And gets reviewed.
That sucks. I almost want to say save here. He's gonna get shot here.
Spike planted. My ultimate.
Almost gets a kill out of it.
Good play.
Spike does get you extra money there, so does help out. We'll be a 3-0 lead here for HCC Scotties.
I love
Highland
explosions.
Community College. Coming out strong in the Ascent, knowing what they're doing. It's obvious to me that this Ascent has been practiced and that they have played this Ascent playing. You see them, they stack B on the start of the round. Like you see, like 4 out of the 5 of them are gonna go B. But as soon as they even feel a tiny bit of pressure on A, it's like a wave, a monsoon just across, all the way across.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's
Placing
we gotta
sentry.
go back to this. I keep Fuck it, I'm doing this.
You want me to do that? I'll do that.
If you want to, yeah, bud.
I don't care. Don't bother me none. It's gonna be tough.
Get down. One knife there. Able to get a little bit of damage. Oh, Cat has to push up over to 0.
Such a wacky push here.
And they're just getting picked off here from mid.
Last player standing. Flawless.
As soon as he flashed, the Oda just popped off immediately, and that was a flawless and a not great there for the Von Wallace here.
Not a good push, but I think they're still trying to figure out like what site they want to go to and make sure they can attack kind of far, you know. And I think they're gonna figure out here eventually. At least get one solid push on one solid site. You're seeing the pings.
Hit them
BWU
fast,
up in the
hit
top
them
left
hard.
map there. About where they want people to be positioned, where they want people to go.
That's a big kill there from Kyle.
Same. We have no heals on the team.
Here.
So Kyle's sitting at 7. He literally can be sneezed on.
No heals is a big thing that I did not note, but the other team also does not have any heals, so it is a mutual glass cannon strategy.
Spike down mid.
It was a good kill there by Hayden. We'll be taken out from the mid.
0.
Yeah.
We do have,
Is 8 air wrapping all the way around?
yeah, all the way into their spawn. Looks like he will get a kill on the 3 maybe here. He won't see him. Hopefully he checks this.
Hopefully they
Last
can
player
they had
standing.
communicated that earlier so that he knows to turn right. Hopefully right now, and he's not going to see it.
This is so bad.
30 seconds left.
Did the Omen not see him either?
Oh, Omen sees him right now.
Okay.
Omen was just waiting.
Omen was waiting.
That was so unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate, but your Yellow Jacket's down 0-5. The goal here is to, just, again, one solid site push, just to gain a little bit of the momentum back, HCC has done a good job of staggering the sites and kind of isolating the bottom wall players as they're kind of picking them off and stuff, but kind of going to need a little bit of something here.
Though we do have a practically full buy, a little bit partial, but mostly full buy. I'd say like 85% full buy here as we move into the 6th round of game number 2 here. It looks like we will have. Ooh, he's gonna get taken out. No, unfortunate there.
Swizzy has
We got
been
7.
super accurate on all these wall bangs and all of that.
Now in a 2v4.
Going out.
Kyle and JJ.
Blinding.
He was really hoping the one was there so he could blind get across, get a free pick out of that. There's gonna be one in mid, but nobody behind.
Shadows traveling.
Reyna knows where he's at now. We'll get a kill most likely on Viper. No, actually the timing will allow Viper to cross safely.
Last player standing.
And it will not be a kill there. Viper will get a kill. There we go.
It's a big kill there.
1v3. That's unfortunate. 06, you got to see something out of this BW squad. I will say, you talk about Bind being attacker sided. I do feel as though Ascent is definitely leans towards the defender side. I don't think it's crazy split, but I think the defending side does have a little bit of advantage just because of the choke points that are at the beginning of each of the bomb sites.
Yeah, just I would say so, just a little bit too. But also too, like I like playing this map, and I mean, obviously ranked is different from what collegiate play is. But stacking the site and kind of just attacking at once, also too. I don't think you can see BW kind of do that quite yet.
Spike
Hayden
down
is in a
B.
fight.
No.
And Yanoki is taking takes 3 there.
Last player standing. Flawless.
That is unfortunate as well. Just-
It's alright. BW just gotta get at least 1 here. In the chat, we got Hayden is the GOAT, and Hayden must play 10 games in a row as deadlock as punishment for losing this game. Well, we are not the coach, so we are gonna let Fonz figure it out. Coach Fonz.
Though that's funny though. I mean,
It was a little funny.
I haven't played Deadlock, but I've heard enough to know that Deadlock is
Not
a
a fan.
punishment in itself.
Not a fan.
So that is hilarious. There we go,
One
big kill out of Cat.
Able to get Hayden
You
gets
should
one
run.
off. We got attacker Killjoy. See him get on site. Everyone should be moving to on site now.
Face your fear.
He'll get spiked down. And Omen is not going to know what's going to hit him as soon as it comes through here. Let's go.
Placing alarm bot.
That's not good. That recon bolt lasts more time than you'd like it.
Blocking sight.
It's a big kill here.
Hayden's able to get Twizzy there.
Last player standing.
They don't know where Cat's at, but the
That is a
turnaround
crazy-
is
that
good
was
from
a crazy
Slim.
flick.
Oh man, that turnaround was so good from Slim. It looked like Cat was gonna get one free kill out of it, but unfortunately, the turnaround from Slim was just quick enough. And it will be an 8th round in favor of this HCC Scotty squad.
Gun here.
It just seems like we throw the kitchen sink and just there's something that's missing. Something that's missing out of the squad.
Yeah, there's just the one missing piece.
They
But,
are mine.
You know, again, it looks like they're all on A site, and
Here.
are we gonna
Get
see
out of
a
my way.
coordinated push?
Scatter.
Here.
It almost gets that to go there.
It does make me question as well, having Cat,
Placing
the
swamp
controller, the Killjoy
Swamp
push
grenade
up
out.
Off
first.
your feet!
Like
I
we
think
have
it's more so-
initiators.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think it's more for like the info right there, because obviously you see Hayden there with the knives. It's kind of just get like a little bit of range because they can put their bot out to kind of
Last
shoot.
player
So they got
standing.
Slim from behind.
Found them.
Slim, really good with that Odin, man.
Really good with the Odin. Although the Odin doesn't really take much to aim.
It does take like once you get spraying, like it does
That's
take a
fair.
little bit. It take like getting that spray started and then getting it in the spot you need to. It
That's
takes
true.
a little bit of control.
That's true.
But in general, I mean, it's definitely not the Vandal. So
Definitely not the Vandal. Alright, as we go into round 10 here, BW looking to just get something back. Just something.
it's look like we are gonna do it like a tiny bit of a default here. No, it seems like we're gonna be more of a coordinated push towards this B side. I want to see where Kyle's smoking out here.
Stealing sight.
Oh, he's actually okay. Big kill there. One kill is always good. Kyle, we'll get one in the mid. Will he be able to get out? He will. And now we're pushing on the site. We have site control for once. We'll be able to get mid door locked out. Now the KJ on site. That's all we got. Viper pushing in, planting.
Air does get one. Kyle is super low.
That's unfortunate right there. We have one taken out. Now it is Hayden and
Watching
Viper
here.
in the back of site in a 2v2. Reyno looks like it will be pushed down lane.
Last player standing.
Now Hayden, 1v2.
One
He'll
enemy
get one.
remaining.
Has the op. They know where he's at though, so he's got to place mark here. Sees the Reyna.
Blocking
Here's the
sight.
Reyna. Picks up the Viper, or picks up the Vandal.
Clutch.
And
Hey,
is
there we
able
go.
to get the
Hayden
flick.
clutches it out.
The
There we
3K
go.
from Aiden to be able to
Everyone's
clutch it
so
out
heavy.
and gets first round for this BW squad. That's what we needed right there. Some
Two
life.
more. You know what 2 more rounds
Two
gets
more
you?
rounds.
What does that get you with 2 more rounds?
It gives you a curse.
It
A
gives you
9-3 curse.
It gives you a 9-3 curse.
We're really banking on this 9-3 curse today.
It can happen. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Just gotta believe.
They win 12, we win 12. There you go.
Exactly. It could be flipped just like that.
Let's see where this push is going to be.
Here.
Air gets one. Sun gets that.
Man.
Oh, and okay, there we go. One taps that. Go in, hopping through mid here, battling the
Blocking
raid,
sight.
and air gets one. Good trades there by them. Good trades.
Gun here.
And a 2v3 still possible. Now double Vandal picked up. That's a big kill right there.
That is a big, but Hayden is low.
Last player standing.
Now, all on air. One push behind. Here's some.
One
That's a
enemy
big kill.
remaining.
Knows where the last one's at. Has to play smart here.
Someone knows. Kind of walking by himself a little bit.
Now he knows he's got to be over there. Smart play.
And
Really
that's a
smart
clutch.
play.
There we
Really
go.
smart play out of there by error. Knows he's got to be on this side.
Last round
Throws-
in the half.
Throws the was it cataclysm? How we saw it? Throws cataclysm on that side. Forces him out. Knows he can't come that way. Has to hold the other side. And don't think he hurt him at all. Just played off game sense. Played off common sense. Saw him across. Took the free kill. And that is the second round in a row for this BW Yellow Jacket squad. Needed those 2 rounds. One more here would be absolutely massive.
Would be absolutely massive here. And with the 4K by air in their last round, that was wow, that was something. Throwing all the U2 over at B here. Gonna go over to A here. Oh, and I thought Raze was gonna be on the other side, but was not.
Look at how much map control Cat's getting right here.
A lot of info.
We'll have a conflict in the mid.
I would stay on there. Let's see what Cat got going on here. See if they can get one.
There's
No
one.
more sofa.
Almost a second.
Still a second, but the Reyna's able to heal themselves. Now in a 4-3-3 situation. That was huge.
But
by
it was
Cat
able to
get this
pull
off.
it was able to pull the Reyna away and push the Odin.
Mhm.
And now we have a 4v3 with practically all of side control. Just waiting.
Initiated.
Gotta move so you can destroy that killjoy.
This push through here. Push together.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
No way. Oh, the shorty is massive. Picks up
30
the
seconds
gun.
left.
He picks up. Also only has one. Sees the one.
enemy
Gets the kill.
remaining.
Now one on lane. He knows where the last one is. Does get the shot. Will not be able to
so
finish it off, and it will
close.
be a 10th round
So
for Highland Community College.
Switching sides.
Oh man, these last 3 rounds have all been
Come in.
excellent plays
Let's go.
on this B
I got
site.
things to do.
And unfortunately, we got to move to the other side. We got to move to defense here.
I'll say this is where they gotta excel. You saw HCC kind of lock it down here on defense. BW's got to do the same and kind of replicate that to be able to kind of counter where they're going to go. And HCC stacking A. Hopefully with comms here, if they do make this an aggressive push, that they're calming that, and then we can have Air and Cat kind of rotate back over.
This Hayden pick here is huge. Get one pick, get out. Yep, that's
Hayden
exactly
gets
what we
one.
needed. That's what we
That's a
needed
big
right
one.
there. That dart there is also huge. Got to be careful of that.
So that was a massive pick there by Hayden.
Love that skin. That skin's so clean.
It is a clean skin. Alright, let's see here. Waiting the patient game. The patient game is being played.
They're trying to trick him to think that
Cover
they
going out.
rotated. The presence shown, the info they were gathered by Viper.
Viper gotta get out.
Big kill there by Kyle. These are big kills.
Hayden gets 3. Just down to 2. Slim gets 1.
2v2. They do give up sight, but it is Air and Cat.
You
Error
got-
hasn't come through this game, besides for the one round, hasn't come through the way he
Last
came
player
through game 1.
standing.
And it will be 1v2. They don't know where he's at just yet.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
And we'll get one.
enemy remaining.
And he's
And
got a
he-
half of an element.
He knows that Slim is low. And he knows where he's at. This is huge.
And now he's gonna go hunting. Oh boy. Just full turn. Full turn.
No! Oh man. The box saved him. Oh lord. That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, but again, hey, anything is possible.
That was a good first round. All things considered, they killed 9. They were able to get it to a 1v1 situation. Excellent play there. Just one shot away. That's all it was.
One shot away. We're so close.
It will look like it is going to be a hit once again here. Looks like it's going to be the same format defensively. We are forcing because it is the last round.
And
Big
Hayden
kill.
gets 1 again.
Them Stinger and them close quarters scenarios is overpowered.
Yeah, I would say they gotta rotate at least Air over. Keep KJ over there with all.
That's big.
Not with all, but yeah, getting rid of that. And it looks like they're gonna try and continue to move forward. They didn't really get any info there. Let's go. Let's see what Air can see here. And that nade just comes
Blinding!
Unfortunate that doesn't get anything with the blind. In a very precarious spot at the moment, though.
It looks like they're gonna rotate out. Let's take a look over here at Cat's view.
Cat's got to be communicating the rotate now. We'll see one pull away at least.
6, go to 6. NCT Kyle.
Kyle gets one. Cat. Will Cat push out of the smoke?
I think they gotta stay in it.
Yeah,
I
they
think
got
they're pushing up here. Kyle. I think they'll come out if. Hey,
Big
Kyle
kill.
gets 1.
Spike down mid. One enemy
There we
Cat
go.
gets
remaining.
one.
Cat gets one.
Trades.
This
30
cross
seconds left.
is excellent.
Yep. Let's see
And
what
now
right
just
fade.
the one over.
Air. Let's see. Do they get Hayden? They did not get Hayden. Let's go over to Hayden. Let's see how close he gets.
Flawless.
Big
And
kills.
there's
And they
big
got a
kill.
flawless, excellent round. Exactly what Bone Wallace needed out of this round.
Hey, you could say the momentum has shifted.
Is that funny for? Why is
it
that
has
funny?
shifted.
It
I
has
just
shifted.
think it's great. I'm like, it's awesome to kind of see it shift into our favor.
Oh yeah. It's a pendulum, man. It swings
is.
one way. It is gonna come back the other way at some point. You can deny it
Say.
only so long.
Do you think that Hayden gets 1 here? Nope, never mind. They're all going towards B site here.
I still believe in the one though.
I'll say
just-
the early one. The early one.
Yeah.
And you say, okay, we got some noise here at B. We
Do
gotta
you
rotate.
see an early rotate? We don't see an early rotate off the bat. We are gonna see an early pick here though.
Just
The
bad
one way
timing.
gets them. The one way used against them. And it looks like they are gonna play for a retake on B. Actually, it looks like it's gonna be a rotate from Highland Community College. This is gonna be a rotates. Viper will be able to pick up.
And they get 1.
They get one. Viper able to pick up the information. Now in the 2v4 is Cat and Air. They know that 1 is at B still, and the rotate will have to come through.
Spike planted. Last player
That's
standing.
It's unfortunate, but we got Cat here. We got 1v3 situation at
Bot
60
coming
health.
back.
60 health and a dream.
Thrifty.
Ah, so unfortunate.
Yep, and Twizy gets 3 there.
One more round, ladies and gentlemen. One more round is all we have
Match
against
point.
us. That's all we can take.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
I want to see what Highland Community College sets up here. Looks like it's going to be a B push, but
Placing
We're
sentry.
gonna do that stagger that did last time. with
yeah, it's
that
going to be
Omen.
split. They might default is what it is. Wait for picks.
Placing alarm bot.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a default.
Turrets destroyed.
Oh
Wizzy
man.
does get cat there.
You should run.
Attacking Killjoy. They only got I have 2 left here on the BW side. Got Hayden left and Air. Hayden does get 1.
What's this?
Spike planted.
Pops the ult. No reason not to here.
Gotta see the bottom left corner. They're just tucked away. Brandon is tucked away right there.
Last player standing.
And that is Brandon's ult.
Headshot.
Air does get that. Still a 2v1 situation.
I believe. One on back, one up close. Doesn't know where either is. Has to play smart. The popped out in front of it. One peeks, and he's just turning the other way while one peeks. That's so
Attackers
unfortunate.
win.
The timing
It's
does
very
not swing in our favor.
It is. It is. So BW does lose 0-2 in the whole series. Very good effort by both teams there, and they'll be back next week. I'm not sure. I don't know this. I can't remember who we play, but we'll be back next week around this time, and it's gonna be interesting to see how the team kind of bounces back from this going into next week and what they do going into next week to kind of prepare for the next team that we play.
What does that make us? 2-2 on the season?
2-2 on the season at even
500.
500. So, appreciate everyone that came out tonight. Everyone showing love and whatnot. But let's see what we got in the chat here. I'm still kind of watching a little bit, but anything you want to say to the viewers, Lock?
It was a rough show out. It was a rough games here from BW. Started out strong in map 1 and was never really able to get back to that point. Aside for that little bump we had in game number 2 where we at the end of the first half. But overall, I mean, there was glimpses from everybody. Everybody had glimpses. A lot of potential here. Just gotta put in the work, and we have opportunities in the future for sure.
Absolutely. All right, BW. Have a good night.